catch a preview from the ABC Afterschool special, follow the North Star.
I want you out of here, Folsom, right now.
Where are they, boy? Where are they hiding?
I warned you.
That woman's been here, hasn't she? The conductor on your Underground Railroad?
You had a little too much sun, mister. Nearest railroad's in Philadelphia.
You're not a stupid man, Dudley, and neither am I. We caught an escaped slave, and he said he'd been here with Harriet Tubman. Or do you call her Moses, too?
Safe to come out now. Harriet, we're home.
Come on now, all of you. Step foot on Pennsylvania. Watch yourself there. Don't go breaking those legs the first day you got a chance for freedom.
Don't be tired.
Let's go. Good to see you. Thank you.
He's here in the town. I saw him. Pa?
Well, don't be afraid to tell me, Benji. Was a man in town asking the people if they'd seen any runaway slaves. Was that it? But we ain't gonna fade away, Benji. None of us. Just tell us.
Yes, ma'am.
Did he say there was any money for the people who told on us?
$5 for each of you.
Well, they've raised the price. Generous.
Be the bounty hunter, all right. He'd pay more for a dog, he would.
How'd he find us? He smells his reward. Brother, he'd follow us to Canada to get it. He's more bloodhound, that man. But we didn't come this far to have anybody take us back now. Don't mean to cause you any trouble. But we can't wait. Better leave now.
Ephraim?
Benji, here. Is that the man?
That's him.
Quick.
You! Benji!
Mr. Dudley.
Yes.
My name's Folsom. I'd like to visit with you a minute.
My wife, sir.
Privilege, ma'am.
What can we do for you, Mr. Dawson?
This is a nice piece of property you've got here, Mr. Dudley.
Well, thank you.
And you worked right hard for it, now didn't you, sir?
A little touch of providence didn't hurt.
By the look of your hands, there's more than a touch of Dudley.
Are you asking if we want to sell, Mr. Folsom?
No. No, it's not that, ma'am. I was just thinking that you know the meaning of property. And as I don't suppose you'd want to lose yours, then you wouldn't want another man to lose his. Do you agree, Mr. Dudley?
I don't want to seem impolite, but is there a point to all this?
I'm talking about slaves. 5 slaves who've escaped from their rightful owners in Dorchester County, Maryland. 5 slaves I mean to bring back.
And what has all this got to do with us?
I have a warrant for them. If you've seen them, I'd advise you to obey the law.
Well, we don't keep slaves here. You see, Pennsylvania is a free state.
Whether you like it or not, there's a law about runaway slaves. No matter what state they're in, they're still personal property, and I have the right to take them back to their owner. If I were you, I'd save myself a lot of trouble.
I'm sorry, Mr. Balson. There's nothing we can do for you.
Maybe there is.
Now, wait a minute. I want you out of here, Folsom, right now.
Where are they, boy? Where are they hiding?
I warned you.
That woman's been here, hasn't she? The conductor on your Underground Railroad?
You had a little too much sun, mister. Nearest railroad's in Philadelphia.
You're not a stupid man, Dudley, and neither am I. We caught an escaped slave, and he said he'd been here with Harriet Tubman. Or do you call her Moses, too?
You quoting scripture now?
I've read the law, Dudley, and I'll not be far away.
Now you're not to make a sound. Anything, you hear? Not till I give the word.
Harriet, time we were leaving.
Well, seems like I'm thanking you again for very little. You asked that sweet gentleman, Mr. Folsom, about that. And Benji here. Wasn't I scared of nothing weird. Run faster than the bounty hunters any time.
Well, I was scared.
Oh, not as half as scared as I was. Goodbye, boy.
Harriet.
It's all right, Benji. There ain't nothing gonna happen to us.
But you keep going back.
I wish I could make you understand what it means for a slave to cross that line. A feeling you could never imagine. Like it was the first time I crossed over. You know, I looked at my hands to see if I was the same person. Glory came over everything. Sun came through the trees like gold. I felt like I was in heaven. Lord, listen to me, sounding like I'm singing the gospel of the church. You know, the truth of the matter is, I don't want to be lonely in heaven. Harriet needs some company. Excuse us now. These angels here want to be moving on.
Can I come with you?
Benji, you're holding us up, boy. Now, these people got to be in Philadelphia by nightfall.
You've done your share for now.
And your mother needs looking after, don't you? And those fields out there need tending as well.
What you could do, Benji, is open those doors for us. Benji, wake up. Come on, son, wake up. There's some new people and we need your bed. Come on, there's a sick woman. I'll see to the others.
There. Now you'll be all right. Can I do the fireplace?
No, it's the attic for you now. Try and get some sleep.
Well, then, can I get the wood?
Up to bed, Benji.
Nothing will happen to him. He's only a child.
Y'all don't know what they do. They punish those left behind.
But not a boy.
I have to go back for him.
You're down with fever.
He's waiting.
Please, lie here.
It was dark. We got separated. And they must have found him. They'll do something to him. I know.
Harriet will go back for him.
There's no time. It'll be too late.
You can't go. You have to stay here.
I can't stay here without him. I must go back. I must.
We'll help you. Somehow. We'll find a way to get your boy. I promise.
Ma'am? I'm sorry to bother you. Could you tell me your son's name, please?
I have to go back.
Please?
David. Dr. Russell's place, he's still there.
Is he in Virginia? Where is he?
Maryland.
Where in Maryland? Where?
Cambridge. What you want?
Tell me exactly where he is. If I get some paper, you can help me with a map.
A map? For what?
I'll go for him.
I'll let you go. I'll stop you just like David.
I can do it.
Oh, Lord.
I can. You'll see, ma'am. I've been thinking about it a long time, and I know I can.
No, Harriet's the only one that can help David.
I can do it, just like Harriet told me. Stay to the woods by day, and at night follow the North Star.
David. David.
Dear Ma and Pa, I knew you wouldn't let me, so I had to go the way I did. I know you're going to be angry, but I just had to do it. Tell Ma not to worry about me. I can handle myself real well. You know that. I'll be home soon, I promise. And I'll have David with me. Love, your son, Benji.
We were too busy with everyone else. I guess we forgot about him.
Adam! See Benji!
Kid that runs like that must have done something.
Is that all you have to do, stealing the fruits of a man's labor? Hey, is that the way you spend your time? Well, don't just stand there. Say something.
Here.
Well, don't go shaking yourself to death. I'm not gonna whip you for it. What's your name, boy? Don't remember ever seeing you around here before.
No, sir.
What sort of a name's that?
My name is Benjamin.
And you steal apples for a living, is that it?
No, sir. I was hungry. I'm on my way to Cambridge.
Where's your family, boy?
Pennsylvania.
Well, that's a mighty long way for you to come and pay us the honor of a visit. Now, when are you going to stop that shaking? I was only having some fun with you. When I was your age, I stole more apples than you'll ever get near. Well, come on now. You want a proper meal or don't you?
My, it's a pleasure to see a boy eat so well.
You're in luck, Benjamin. Mrs. Pratt's pleased you admire her cooking.
And you don't?
Do I ever let anybody else near that stove?
Oh, no thanks, ma'am.
Oh, come on now, boy. Don't be shy.
Honest.
All right, then. You'll have some of my special cake.
He'll be twice the size when he gets home to Pennsylvania. That is, if he ever plans to go home. Do you, boy?
As soon as I visit my cousin.
And where is your cousin?
In Cambridge.
Oh, yes, so you told me. You didn't tell me his name, did you? Well?
He lives with Dr. Russell.
William said you wanted to see me, ma'am.
Oh, yes, Rhea. I have something for you to do in the master's office.
It's hard for a boy to lie, Benjamin. He has to get old enough first, have some experience. Now, a boy so far away from home, without his father along, you suppose that might mean he ran away? Well?
I don't know, sir.
No offense, Benjamin, but I can't believe that either. It seems to me you ought to know why you're not home. You agree with that?
Yes, sir.
We're not getting anywhere here. Let's try it from a different direction. What's your opinion of somebody who runs away?
Depends.
It depends on what?
On what they're running away from.
Well, thieves run away, and scoundrels, and people who are afraid.
And people who are running from something bad.
You don't hide your feelings too well, boy. You looked at Rhea like she was suffering the tortures of hell.
No, sir.
Well, my people here don't run away, if that's what you meant by something bad. I mean, you may have seen a lot of runaway slaves up north, but they don't come from this house. I've made a fair bargain with them. They work for me, and I look after them. Arguing with a boy, now that is stupid. Listen, boy. You finish what's on that plate. Get some sleep, and then you can be on your way to Cambridge. If that wasn't a lie as well. In case you had it in mind, you just be careful about saying a slave running away is all right. People around here don't take too well that kind of talk. From what I see, most Yankees don't either. There's a federal law says they have to be sent back.
May I go to bed, please? I'm tired.
Well, I don't wonder, arguing with me all night. Come on, my runaway friend.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know a boy named David? This is Dr. Russell's place, isn't it?
Who sent you to Joseph?
Nobody.
But you're here.
I couldn't ask anyone out there. There's a man riding around watching them.
What do you want the boy for?
I have a message for him.
Who's the message from?
His mother.
You go away from me, boy. You're nothing but trouble.
His mother's free now, up north, and she's waiting for him. I have to take him there.
Who's this woman you talking about?
Her name's Mrs. Caroline. She's in Pennsylvania.
She's safe there?
With my family.
Come over here when no one can see us.
Can you take me to him?
He's not here, the boy. Day after she was gone, they sold him away. They always do that. Make sure no one else runs away. It's bad enough, but they could have done worse. You come too late.
Do you know where they sent him?
Dr. Russell's cousin's house. Queen Anne's County. You think about going after him?
I have to try.
You know what you're doing? They hunt us to shoot us down like animals. You're a white boy, but that makes no difference to them. Believe me, if they catch you, they're gonna hurt you bad.